Hello and welcome on board. In this episode, we are taking the JAA 708, the 1950 Leyland Olympic, to the Buses Festival at Sywell, Northamptonshire.
Well, good morning from Winchester, and here we are on the next phase of our crazy challenge to bring our Leyland Olympic back to life. So if we think back to 1993, when we first found this relic in the middle of Ireland and rescued it and brought it back to Winchester, and then eventually in 2002 the team got to work on rebuilding it. Took 10 years, launched in time for the 2012 London Olympics, and we've been running it through until last December, when on the night of the 8th, 9th of December, of course, it was caught up in the appalling fire at our sheds near Andover. And we had the enormous challenge of getting the vehicle out of there. Much has been said about that. Unfortunately, we were able to persuade the insurance company to allow us to keep the wreck. And today, we are on the next stage. Having brought the bus away from the fire scene and stored it in Winchester, we're now taking it to the Buses Festival at Sywell, which is the greatest bus event of the year. And we are going to be displaying the wreck on the trailer, as you can see it behind me, so that people can see exactly the state of it. And what we are looking to do is to attract the interest of experts and people who know how to rebuild vehicles to help us to put together a detailed specification and a costed plan for actually doing the work. Now, we think that's probably £500,000 worth of work. I don't know. It's an enormous task. And if we're going to raise that sort of money, we need a really, really good plan. So this stage of the odyssey of the Leyland Olympic is to put it in front of people and to get some expert input into the plan to eventually, hopefully, reconstruct it. As you can see, it's quite a challenge, but we're FOCO and we like challenges, so we'll see what we are. Anyway, we're setting off in a minute, off to Northamptonshire, to Sywell, between Northampton and Wellingborough, and tomorrow this bus will be one of the stars of the Buses Festival.
Everybody come in and push, please.
So good morning from Sywell here in Northamptonshire. This is the Buses Festival, and we at Friends of King Alfred Buses are contributing to the excitement of the day by exhibiting our 1950 Leyland Olympic, which, as you can see, is somewhat reduced following the appalling fire last December at our facility near Andover in Hampshire. We've brought it along today really to show everybody what the wreck looks like and to get people thinking about how we can reconstruct it. It is possible, we think, to rebuild this vehicle from the condition you see behind me now, but it's going to need a very, very carefully worked out plan and a lot of skill and ability. And we're hoping that amongst the audience today, there will be people who have those skills and are able to contribute to putting together the plan that we need to actually kickstart the fundraising. So to raise the money, we're going to need to understand what everything's going to cost and how we're going to do it. Once we've got that plan in place, we can get to work on raising the funds that we're going to need to do the work. So here we are in Sywell, enjoying the sunshine and looking forward to welcoming hundreds and thousands of people to come and have a look and to not just share our pain at the sight of the bus behind us. We've got used to it now. We've been looking at it for months. But for people who've not seen it before, it's quite a sight. But also to think positively about how we're going to do something with this wreck. It's nearly 4 o'clock on Sunday, 1st of September. We've been at Sywell all day, sharing our wrecked bus with the public here and getting a lot of feedback actually, and a lot of encouragement from people who have looked at the damaged vehicle and have said to us, come on, there's enough there, it's worth pursuing this project. So what have we gained out of being here? Of course, the most important thing is exposure. So people are seeing that we've got this problem and that we're serious about dealing with it one way or another. And I think that's really important. We know that the next stage is to put together a plan for the reconstruction. But we've had some very interesting suggestions from people today, and I suspect we'll get some more feedback after this event. And so it's really been worthwhile so far. We've still got to get home, of course, that comes later today. But in terms of the event today, it's been a grand success for us. The Buses Festival, stretching out behind me, has been a marvellous spectacle. Attendance has been excellent, and people coming from all over the country. So really good from our point of view. And we're delighted to have supported the Buses Festival by bringing the Olympic all the way from Hampshire up here to share it with the public. Now we take it home and we get on with the next stage of this project.
We made a series of videos for this 1950 Leyland Olympic, including its history, working life, how it was given a new life back in 2012, and what happened to it in December 2023. You can view these videos from the link in the description, or simply click on the upper right corner of your screen now. If you know exactly what it takes, or if you are one of the experts who can contribute to this project of rebuilding the JAA 708, the 1950 Leyland Olympic, please do contact the Friends of King Alfred Buses by visiting the website www.kingalfredbuses.org.uk, or simply leave a message to this video. We will come back to you. Oh, I learned something new from this trip. There's another King Alfred statue in Oxfordshire. Our next event is the 15th of September, the King Alfred Running Day in Winchester, as a part of the Heritage Open Days. Please visit the website of Friends of King Alfred Buses for more details. We will see you in the next one.